Welcome back, Awesome Possums. Today I'd like to read to you the story Wolf, written by Becky Bloom and illustrated by Pascal Biet. Let's learn about the author and illustrator. Becky Bloom, the author, was born in Greece, but she has traveled to many countries to work and go to school. She has many different animals around her, but no wolf. Her other books include and Lester, Mice Make Trouble, and Crackers. Pascal Biet has lived in France his whole life. He was born in the north of France in Saint Laurent. He studied visual communications and design. He now lives and works in Paris. Our story genre is fantasy. A fantasy is a story that cannot happen in real life. Look for animals that talk and act like real people and events that could not really happen. Our target skill is summarizing. When you summarize something, you write or tell the general idea and only the most important points. Boys and girls, when you summarize in 2 or 3 sentences. No more than 4, but usually 2 or 3. If you think of it like this, you tell about the somebody who is the main character. What did they want? What did the character want? But what was the problem? So, how did they solve the problem? And then 2, how did the story end? Okay? Somebody wanted, but so too. Who was the main character? What did the main character want? What was the problem of the story? How was the problem solved? How did the story end? And remember, we do this in 2 to 3 sentences. Let's go ahead and begin reading the story Wolf. After walking for many days, a wolf wandered into a quiet little town. He was tired and hungry, his feet ached, and he had only a little money that he kept for emergencies. Then he remembered there was a farm outside this village, he thought. I'll find some food there. As he peered over the farm fence, he saw a pig, a duck, and a cow reading in the sun. The wolf had never seen animals read before. I'm so hungry that my eyes are playing tricks on me, he said to himself. But he really was very hungry, and he didn't stop to think about it for long. The wolf stood up tall, took a deep breath, and leaped at the animals with a howl. Oh! Chickens and rabbits ran for their lives, but the duck, the pig, and the cow didn't budge. What was that awful noise? Complained the cow. I can't concentrate on my book. Just ignore it, said the duck. The wolf did not like to be ignored. What's wrong with you? Growled the wolf. Can't you see I'm a big and dangerous wolf? I'm sure you are, replied the pig. But couldn't you be big and dangerous somewhere else? We're trying to read. This is a farm for educated animals. Now be a good wolf and go away, said the pig, giving him a push. The wolf had never been treated like this before. Educated animals? Educated animals? The wolf repeated to himself. This is something new. Well then, I'll learn how to read too. And off he went to school. The children found it strange to have a wolf in the class, but since he didn't try to eat anyone, they soon got used to him. The wolf was serious and hard-working, and after much effort, he learned to read and write. Soon he became the best in the class. Feeling quite satisfied, the wolf went back to the farm and jumped over the fence. I'll show them, he thought. He opened his book and began to read. Run, wolf, run. See, wolf, run. You got a long way to go, said Duck, without even bothering to look up. And the pig and the duck and the cow went on reading their own books, not the least bit impressed. The wolf jumped back over the fence and ran straight to the public library. He studied long and hard, reading lots of dusty old books, and he practiced and practiced until he could read without stopping. They'll be impressed with my reading now, he said to himself. The wolf walked up to the farm gate and knocked. He opened the three little pigs and he began to read. Once upon a time there were three little pigs, and one day their mother called to them and told them, "Stop that racket," interrupted the duck. "You have improved," remarked the pig, "but you'll have to work on your style." The wolf tucked his tail between his legs and slunk away. But Wolf wasn't about to give up. He counted the little money he had left, went to the bookshop, and bought a splendid new story book, his first very own book. He was going to read it day and night, every letter and every line. He would read so well that the farm animals would admire him. Ding dong, rang the wolf at the farm gate. He lay down on the grass, made himself comfortable, took out his new book, and began to read. He read with confidence and passion, and the pig and the cow and the duck all listened and said not one word. Each time he finished a story, the pig, the duck, and the cow asked if he would please read them another. So the wolf read on, story after story. One minute he was Little Red Riding Hood, the next a genie emerging from a lamp, and then a swashbuckling pirate. "This is so much fun," said the duck. "He's a master," said the pig. "Why don't you join us on our picnic today?" offered the cow. And so they all had a picnic, the pig, the duck, the cow, and the wolf. They lay in the grass and told stories all afternoon long. "We should all become storytellers," said the cow suddenly. "We could travel around the world," added the duck. "We can start tomorrow morning," said the pig. The wolf stretched in the grass. He was happy to have such wonderful friends. What an absolute wonderful story, boys and girls. You notice how the wolf went to the farm to eat the animals, but he became their best friends. All right, let's dive into our target skill of summarizing. Remember, summarizing is telling the most important parts of a story in your own words. And remember, boys and girls, we want to keep it in under 2 to 3 sentences is all a summary is. So, let's look at the somebody. Who was the main character, boys and girls? Wolf, absolutely. What did the character want? He wanted to learn to read. But what was the problem of the story? Cow, duck, and pig would not let him read with them. How was the problem solved? Wolf practiced and practiced and practiced and learned to read with style. How did the story end? Wolf, pig, and cow and duck became good friends and decided to travel the world and become storytellers. Well, now we have our details for our summary, so let's put our summary in 2 to 3 sentences. Wolf wanted to learn to read with cow, duck, and pig, but they would not let him because he did not have style. Wolf practiced and learned to read with style. Cow, duck, pig, and wolf became good friends and decided to travel the world to become storytellers. There is your summary, boys and girls. I took the information from these boxes and I put them in 3 sentences to summarize what this story was about. I hope you enjoyed the story Wolf, boys and girls. Make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel. New lessons are posted weekly. Work on your growth mindset and remember, all things are difficult before they get easy. Make sure you come back and visit our classroom again. Have a great day. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.